Hello, lovelies. Let's do some atom math. So first, let's review what we know about element tags from the periodic table. The whole number at the top is the atomic number. That's how we identify the element. The symbol is the one or two letters that identify the element. Remember, if it always starts with a capital letter. If it has a second letter, it's a lowercase letter. This is the element name, and this is the atomic mass. The atomic mass for the atom always has a decimal. Well, we can use the element tag to identify what the atom actually looks like and how many protons it has, how many neutrons, electrons, and so forth. So first, to get the number of protons is actually equal to the atomic number of the atom. So a carbon atom has 6 protons because its atomic number is 6. And remember, the protons are located inside the nucleus of the atom. So we have 6 positive charges here. The other 2 are probably hidden in this model. For electrons, we are going to assume that all of the atoms that we are studying are neutrally charged, which means that the number of positive charges is exactly equal to the number of negative charges. So positives equal negatives, and that means it's 0. Later on in chemistry, this isn't always the case, but for what we're doing now, that's what we're going to assume. So what that means is that the atomic number, given being the number of protons, if it's neutral, is also equal to the number of electrons. So in this model, we have the exact same number of protons as we do electrons. For neutrons, what we do is we take the atomic mass and we round it to the nearest whole number. So this would round to 12, and we subtract the atomic number, and we get the number of neutrons that are also in the nucleus of the atom. So for here, we'll round 12.011 to 12. That's the nearest whole number. 12 minus 6, which is our atomic number, gives us 6 neutrons. Sometimes the number of neutrons is going to be the same as the number of protons, but that's not always the case. So that's why it's important to do the math here. It's very simple. It's subtraction, and that's it. You could also look at it this way. The number of protons plus the number of neutrons gives you the atomic mass. And that's because the protons and the neutrons are the only thing in the atom that actually have a mass. So, and they're both located in the nucleus. So the nucleus has the mass of the atom. So let's practice. We're going to practice with the element sodium. First, we need to know the atomic number. Well, the atomic number is 11. The number of protons is equal to the atomic number. So our number of protons for a sodium atom is also 11. The number of electrons in a neutral atom is equal to the number of protons. So our electrons are also 11. And our neutrons are the atomic mass minus the atomic number, which is 11. And remember, we do round it before we move up. Or before we move on, I should say. So 22.99 rounds up to 23. 23 minus 11 gives us 12. That's it. That's how simple it is. So you're going to practice some more. And if you have any questions, come back to this video or ask your teacher.